The mysterious, the macabre, the out of this world. The following are real people. They have real stories, and they've had real encounters. Here tonight on Newsworthy, 2 words and 2 question marks. Hello and welcome to Encounters. I'm excited to be here with you tonight. Jerry is coming up soon with an awesome interview he did with Mark. But before we get to that, our very first Newsworthy field trip is now live on YouTube. Please go check it out. All you have to do is type in Newsworthy field trip. It comes straight up. It's awesome. I hope you enjoy it.
Hello, we're back again from the Hocking Hills Bigfoot Festival. We're fortunate enough to have Mark with us. He's agreed to stop by and share some of his time. He's another one of the long-time investigators, one of the OGs, right?
Third generation OG.
Yeah, been doing it for 25 plus years, a long time. First of all, Hocking Hills Bigfoot Festival 2025. Very nice. A little warm, but beautiful out here.
Very warm, but it's a beautiful country here. My family is from down here. It's one of the reasons I come back, because I get to see places I haven't seen in a long time, and it's just been a pleasure that I was invited to help out with this event.
Very nice. You mentioned coming back here. Where do you live now? What area?
I live up in Northeast Ohio. My family on my mom's side was originally from Chillicothe here, so as a kid, from the 60s to the 80s, I was down here all the time.
Gotcha.
And it's always just a pleasure to come back down here. It's a beautiful country.
We mentioned that you've been researching and involved in this for 25 plus years. I'm sure you have got enough stories that we could sit here for days, and you continue to tell us great stories. If you had to pick one story, not necessarily the biggest, the most credible, most interesting story you've encountered, what would you say that is?
Well, I have many of them, but the one I would pick is I had a friend of mine. I was his sponsor, and he wanted me to come to Virginia, where he lived, just outside of Manassas. He goes, "We got a spot. It's a good spot. It's right on the Rappahannock River." It was the site of 3 Civil War skirmishes, and they had in this area was preserved, so there was no camping unless you had a permit, which we did. But we went out there the night before, and I'd wandered away from him, and nature called. So as I'm doing my duty, this thumping and vibration started. And as I was doing my duty, I just turned because you could feel where it was coming from, and it wasn't very far away, maybe 100, 150 feet. It was coming from me, and I'm standing there going, "What's going on?"
Oh, sure.
And I'm like, wow. I mean, not that you just heard it, you could feel it go through your whole body. The vibrations it was like wave after wave just going right through your body. It was very low, deep, and everything else. It wasn't a vocalization or anything like that. I don't know what caused it or anything. I can't say a Bigfoot did it. I can't say, well, I do have some correlation with that because we did get a hit on the thermal the next night, so it's good probability, but we didn't see it do it, so you can't say for sure. And I walked back to him, and I calmly said to him, "That happened?" He goes, "Oh, well, that happens here." And I said, "Well, that would have been good information to know beforehand." So that weekend, the next night we were camped there. It was 10 degrees. We dug a hole in the ground, and for Virginia, and it was March, and it got down to 10 degrees at night, but it got up in 60s during the day. And the next night they still had some ice, and the oak leaves down there in Virginia had not all dropped. And at one point we heard crunching and all that, and that's when they caught it on the thermal because it was coming to check us out. But besides that, the other weird thing is that we put out recorders and camcorders and all that. But listening to the audio, later when he went through it, he sent me the clip the guy did, and says, "What do you hear?" And like I said, it was the site of a Civil War, 3 Civil War skirmishes, and a very esteemed artillery officer, Major John Pelham, perished there. And we hear, after we're doing that, we hear from the audio, "Hello in camp, and we'll hit them in the morning."
Oh my goodness.
Which is not Bigfoot related, but weird things happen.
It does. I'm familiar with that area. I've lived in Fredericksburg, Virginia for a little over 20 years. And again, the area that you're talking about, Manassas, a little north, a little bit northwest, but mainly north of Fredericksburg. But it's between Washington, D.C. and Richmond, Virginia.
Yep.
Talking about Civil War battles, you had the capital of the North and the South 100 miles apart. So yeah, there's going to be a ton of battles and a ton of...
Yeah, there was a lot of bloodshed in that area. Absolutely.
In that area.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I have a minor history, and Civil War was one of them. My family fought on both sides of that battle.
Yeah. Horrible war for that reason. You know, most wars, someone dies. It's, well, was it our side or their side? In this war, everyone was Americans. It was all Americans died. You're also a member of the Bigfoot Research Organization.
Bigfoot Field Research Organization.
Which is the largest.
We are the largest research organization in the world.
Right.
I've been with them for over 20 years.
Yeah. Great organization if people has questions or whatever.
Questions, and it's mostly sightings database. People submit sightings, and then an investigator will verify it. We get many sighting reports, and not all are posted or anything else. They have to meet criteria and things we look for. But we are the largest database of Bigfoot sightings in the world.
And if someone wanted to reach out, how would they do that?
On the website, it'll have contact BFRO. Or they have a link.
The website
is bfro.org.
Very simple, easy to remember.
Just Google BFRO, and it's obviously top. You can Google Bigfoot, and it's normally the first thing on the search engine.
Sure,
so.
absolutely. Mark, we certainly appreciate you taking your time and stopping by and talking with us today. We appreciate it. Thanks, and you have an awesome day.
Thank you.
Wow, intense. Hey, before you go, be sure to head over to newsworthywithstephenjerry.com. Hit the Contact Us button and share with us your very own personal story, or get in contact with us about trying to get on the show. We love having guests on Newsworthy.